Go ahead. I'm gonna start the show. Maybe.
Well,
Ooh, yeah. Gonna make it. Fight. Fight to believe. Fight. Fight to achieve. Yeah. Fight. Fight to make it. Fight. So get yourself ready. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the new watch. We'll take it from here. I'm Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
once again, I don't realize that he's starting the damn show and I'm just running off at the gums.
I didn't hear you. Am I unmuted too? Hold on a second.
I hear you.
Oh, phew. Yeah, but sometimes I mute myself on that fucking OBS studio and do the whole good morning thing and waste a minute and a half of the show. Not today,
No,
baby.
that's really entertaining from where I sit.
Yeah, I
I
bet
did
it is.
read comment. Let's see if the motherfuckers at YouTube boot that one too.
Oh yeah, we were doing a thing. So I guess I don't know if Gunmetal Guy's out here. I seen his comment, but I think that was from like a day ago. But the Gunmetal Guy was fucking right. I guess YouTube is just like deleting people's comment. Mad Sexy was right too.
Yeah.
Mad
Yeah,
Sexy was right too. YouTube is deleting people's comments, unfucking subscribing people. Tony, your comment ain't up there. Now it says one like, 2 comments, and there's 0 comments on there. Top comments, new comments, nothing. Empty. And
obviously
I'm on that channel, so
they don't realize that we're a team on the show and they think I'm being hateful to you. Just because I said something like, motherfucker, you're dragging me to hell.
or maybe they do watch this show and know that you are hateful towards me and they don't want you to bully me anymore.
If they watch the show, they'd know it's funny.
They know you bully me constantly.
They would get the whole motherfucker you're dragging me to hell bit.
And then he keeps sliding in these well, people should be able to kill themselves, kind of like trying to tell me to kill myself, kind of. You guys notice that shit, too.
Well, some people should be able to kill themselves.
See, he's fucking egging me on again. Fucking egging me on. Knowing I'm depressed.
I don't give a shit.
Good
Have
morning.
A shot of Coke and let's get going.
A shot of Coca-Cola?
Whatever wakes you up.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
That's right.
Good morning, everybody. I'm glad that you were able to make it to the fucking thing. I see Oz out there, Gunmetal Guy. I think that's an old one, but good morning, everybody. Welcome to the fucking thing. I just clicked a button.
So new, you can't even remember it.
Yeah.
The new watch.
The New Watch podcast. And if you're searching it like out of nowhere, you gotta go to the filter thing. It ain't as easy as the early watch. We're not established yet. You gotta go to the
Jesus.
You gotta go to the filter thing, then press channels, but then we'll be the first one.
Ain't as easy as early watcher.
No shit.
When you spelled it Earl E.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
I couldn't even find it.
I was thinking, you know what? I don't even think that I'm gonna say the goddamn shit on the air. Because I don't want to get stolen. But I think that I got a good new name for the fucking thing. I gotta change everything up though. Should I say it on air? I'll say it on fucking the second watch.
Oh hell, we can just get stupid with it. The first second watch.
The new second watch, the new first second watch
There you
podcast.
go. That's it. Ding ding ding. Winner. Make them have to work at typing a little bit to get to us.
But you see, hey, you see what I'm doing there, though, right? You know, we're the second early watch, and we're the fucking Second Amendment watch. I guess I don't fucking know. Trying to be creative here, Tony.
Ah, I don't know. We might get hammered by G-Webs for every second matters.
No, we won't put every second matters. It'll just be the second watch.
But I mean, we use the second in the context of the Second Amendment.
Oh God, the number
Stealing
two.
ideas.
The number two is not fucking copywritten.
Don't you bet on it.
God damn it! I gotta figure out. I gotta get a soundboard because I keep trying to do these fucking sounds and like cue them up for later, but then they go off immediately, and that's pissing me off. You guys want to know?
Well,
You want to know a secret, Tony? You know what my soundboard is?
no.
It's my Google spreadsheet with a bunch of YouTube links to sound effects, like one YouTube link to an air horn, and another link to a sad song, and then another link to Jeopardy music, and blah blah blah, etc.
Listen,
I'm
when it
listening.
comes to the sad song things, you can delete that, but I will give you credit and kudos for that bit. It was well played.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
And it did, as I predicted, annoy the fuck out of me to listen to it.
Oh, that was hilarious, and you know it. You loved
It was.
it.
Don't mean it didn't piss me off.
um, sorry. I got I got some good news.
Okay.
We got our first fucking $10 Patreon.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody that I've never really even heard of before, but that's cool though. So yeah, we got him.
When did I get my $5?
Got one. It's actually going to be $4.50 because I'm on an 8% plan. So this is what Patreon does now. They have a plan. It's called Light, and that one's just like basic bullshit. And then I got Pro because I'm scared to go to Light because I don't know what going to Light is going to do to and fuck up my shit. So it automatically sets you on Pro, which is 8% of your income immediately, right? And then anything over $3 is 2.3% plus 0.3%. So we're looking at like a 10% tax there on Patreon. $10 to
And
every 100.
people bitched about YouTube doing that shit.
Yeah. I was looking into other fucking things, but Patreon is just like the most well known, and if we're gonna get any fucking type of thing on anything, it's gonna probably be Patreon. So we'll see. We're just playing the YouTube. We're just playing the YouTube game for now until we figure something out with this fucking website.
I've voiced opposition to the Patreon thing all along the time of doing the early watch.
Yeah.
I'm opposed to it. However, I'm more opposed to being poor, so knock yourself out.
Yeah, and everybody gets paid for their fucking time on YouTube. I think that it's time for us to join the club. But I'm not worried about it. I'm not tripping about it. If nothing happens, nothing happens. It's, we're not going to be those e-beggars that you're afraid of us turning into. I promise.
I'm not going to be.
Well, that's not my style. I just set it up because I set it up. Everything's new. I wanted to see what the fuck would happen if we got anybody out there. Apparently, somebody loves us. One motherfucker loves us. I don't think anybody else knew about it, though.
I challenge anybody to seek out any time I've ever said, please like, share, and subscribe.
Oh my god!
At the start of one of our videos.
But they're supposed to like, share, and subscribe. That's how the show gets spread.
If you like the fucking show after you watch it, then like it. Not beginning.
Hey, Like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Ground and
But that
pound that subscribe button.
if you like the show, at the end of the show, please act accordingly. Otherwise, fuck it. We
Yeah.
get probably half of our people like it right at the start, and then once they listen to it, they're like, "Fuck, no way."
I can't tell my mom about this upstairs.
So,
Can't go upstairs and tell mom about this shit. Um, we're just joking. We know most of you guys don't live with your mom still.
at least we won't tell anybody.
Yeah, I don't care. All right, where are we the fuck at? Mike, yeah, I know Mike. He was talking about the ratification. I got that somewhere up
That's
here.
what I said.
I
I
got
was reading his statement.
no, I know that. Now I do. Now I know that. Now I know that. As you guys know, and Mike obviously knows, today is our history day. So, um, and
Well,
he
this is
was
all brand new show. How do we know what's what?
because it's the same fucking. And I forgot I didn't read it out loud yet. Today is the anniversary of the ratification of the Second Amendment, 12/15, 1791. But wasn't that really just the Bill of Rights?
I, honestly, I don't know. I certainly would have thought so.
We're gonna go look right now. So this is military. This day in millhist.wordpress. This is military history. Following the ratification today, December 15th, 1791. Following ratification by the state of Virginia, the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, known collectively as the Bill of Rights, became law of the land.
All right. I kind of figured they wouldn't have done piecemeal.
What?
I said I kind of figured they wouldn't have done them piecemeal, one at a time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they're going through all the different states here.
Yeah, they did it one state at a time. Although I can't imagine why Virginia would have been the last one.
You know, I don't know. It doesn't say. I'm reading it right now, and it doesn't say. Bill of Rights is also drawn on Virginia's Declaration of Rights, drafted by George Mason, 1776. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they just talk about Virginia, and I don't think anybody really cares about Virginia. Uh,
Uh, it was a little bit of a topic in most recent election.
mm. Today, the British and the France also fought in 1778, Clash of St. Lucia.
That has what to do with the United States?
Nothing. It's military history, man.
Oh, okay, I got it.
It's
Sorry.
all right. New Orleans Major General Benjamin F. Butler turned his command over to Nathaniel Banks. These ones aren't good. Well, let's go see. Let's see who was murdered today or something like that. We'll do that one second. Who died? We'll do that one second. What happened on December 15th? Byzantine generals. They were some hard fucking core motherfuckers. I'll tell you that much. 1791 U.S. bill ratified when Virginia gives its approval, becomes amendments 1 through 10 of the U.S. Constitution. 1973 American Psychiatric Association declares homosexuality is not a mental illness, Tony. It's not a mental illness. Not sick, you're born that way.
So they say.
Bunch of King Philip shit. First general something else published. A lot of shit happened.
Well, that's right. It's Mikey's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Hey, Pondery.
What's up?
Thanks for the reminder. Like I barely remember my birthday.
I don't remember my birthday.
Well, I do because it's 1 week after Independence Day.
I think everybody out there right now is a moderator. Pretty sure.
Yeah, Pondery ain't.
I just made him into one. He can't be
Oh,
yet. They got to pop up in the chat first.
uh,
Fascist national symbol elevated in Italy. Italy was fascist for a while. Oh yeah, that's right. Mussolini and
yeah,
Nazis.
Mussolini. Jesus.
Nazis.
Open the fucking textbook
The
once in a while.
Nazis. Ooh, I can't wait for next Wednesday's show. I'm gonna remind you about it again on next Monday. I'm gonna remind you about it. But next Wednesday, I plan on talking about World War II, just the whole
Okay,
show.
cool.
Yeah. So get ready for that one, guys. In 1 week, I'm pre-planning and everything. A lot of work going into this bullshit. Let's see.
Don't tell me you're planning on going Monday through Friday.
Hell no. Too much.
I ain't got enough fucking drugs for that.
Too much. Too much. Want to know who died on today?
Sure, why not?
Walt
As long as
Disney.
they meet. Walt Disney.
Walt Disney was a goner on December 15th. Well, he's not dead. Didn't they like froze him?
You
Um,
know, he was actually kind of a dick.
yeah. Oh yeah. And he was a Nazi sympathizer, wasn't
That's what I meant.
he? Yeah.
He was an anti-Semite, yeah.
That's why
Uh,
he froze himself. Wake me up when all the Jews are gone.
that's right. What's up, Doc?
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be it would be absolutely hysterical if Mel Blanc was a Jew.
Oh God. Yeah. So
Although Mel
Disney.
Blanc wasn't for Disney, still.
Well, weren't they close? They worked together
Uh,
or something, I thought.
I don't think so.
Because he
Mel
had.
Blanc was for Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah. Well, then they were fucking direct competition.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Wouldn't have mattered. They hated each other anyway.
but Blanc's got the most known voice in the fucking world, I think. At least as far as animation goes.
Well, he did like all of the Looney Tunes, didn't he? Pretty much all the ones that
Yep.
mattered.
Every big one he did.
Yeah, he did all the ones that mattered. Bugs, he was Daffy. Marvin the Martian.
Foghorn Leghorn, the Rapist Skunk.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite. Obviously, he's my favorite.
He did
Oh,
Granny, Tweety.
did he do Speedy?
Yes, I can't tell you any that he didn't do of the old one.
Was he the one that went meep meep for
Yep.
Roadrunner, or was that a sound effect?
Nope. He did that, and then Chrysler mimicked it for their damn Roadrunner horn.
Those fucking fascists.
Oh shit.
So Disney died today in 1966, or yeah, in 1966. Joan Fontaine, you know who this broad is?
Nope.
Me neither. Christopher Hitchens, you know who that fucking guy is?
The name sounds weird, but I.
The author of God is Not Great, How Religion Poisons Everything. Oh, so he's in hell right now.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's saving the spot you set me up for.
Oh, don't worry about it, Tony. I've had two plots in hell since like the 90s. You're fine. The devil gave me an extra one. Glenn Miller, wartime big band leader. He died in 1944. Didn't make it to the end. See Hitler kill himself. That's too bad.
Argentina.
Yeah, or Argentina. Oh, we'll get into that next Wednesday. Oh my God, we're gonna get into that one. Oral Roberts sounds like a dumbass name, but he died in 2009. He was a TV preacher and a healer who founded Oral Roberts University. Oh, so he's in hell too.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely walking around the fiery gates.
I can't remember It was him or Jimmy Swaggart that was on TV crying because they got caught in a motel with prostitute.
You
Might have
know,
been Swaggart.
it slips my mind.
That him and Jim Baker uh, on TV crying. Fuck, you people are nuts if you believe this asshole.
Hey, but people are nuts, man, and I bet you he had some shoulders to cry on.
As far as what the fuck is his name?
What?
Jim Baker. He was the big one. And just look up Jessica Hahn.
Jessica Fawn?
Hahn.
Pawn?
Hawn, just like Goldie Hawn.
Pawn. You know, Goldie Hawn's daughter, she should have got. I don't know why she didn't take Goldie Hawn's name. It was because I could understand if she didn't want to use like the fact that her mom was Goldie Hawn to get work, but she told everybody that her mom was Goldie Hawn, and she kind of looks like her too. Is that Kurt
Nah,
Russell's kid?
I don't think so.
Did Kurt Russell have any kids with Goldie Hawn, or did he just fucking fuck her and flee?
He's still with her.
Did they have any kids together?
Not that I know of.
Oh, he's probably shooting blanks. Maybe she had her tubes tied. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe he had his.
But their one daughter, minus the fact that she has little itty bitty baby tits, she's pretty gorgeous. Sitting Bull also died today in 1890. He was a Lakota chief who beat General Custer at Little Bighorn.
Really think none of these guys in here knows who Sitting Bull is?
I don't know. I didn't know who the fuck Sitting Bull was. I almost said Bull Sitting because they put everybody's first name last and their last name first. So I've been saying Oral Roberts and Glenn Miller instead of Roberts, Oral, and Miller Glenn. But Sitting Bull, they put Sitting Bull. So I almost said Bull Sitting until I said to myself, that doesn't make sense.
Well, that ain't the first time that particular thought has crossed his path.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it's especially concerning the live shows. Um, Maggie Lena Walker, the first Black American woman to open a bank.
Okay?
Yeah, I don't got anything funny. It's not gonna come off horribly racist, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. Fats
And who
Waller,
the fuck cares?
well, I don't know. I don't. I don't know.
I don't care about the first white woman to open the bank or first white guy or first black guy. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, yeah, they're all run by the Jews, so who cares?
No.
That's see, I told you. I didn't want to make any goddamn jokes about it, but Tony kept pushing and pushing. And Fats Waller, the joyous piano player who wrote the song Ain't Misbehavin', died today in 1943. He also didn't get to see Hitler kill himself, poor guy.
Seems like a wasted life, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd spent all my time on this earth, and I didn't even get to see Hitler die. What the fuck?
I'd lived through 3 or 4 years of watching that fucker do what he did and then not get to see his comeuppance in the end. That would suck.
Yeah. Yep, well, that is today in history. most
Ooh, a
of the
flash
most
on TV.
the
Hang on a
most.
second.
Well, go ahead.
I got TV going right here because I always have it on. And I got Jennifer Anderson walking around with a pump shotgun
For what?
and her
Oh,
damn finger on the trigger.
yeah, that's probably a movie, ain't it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, fuck her. Let me know when she's doing it in real life.
I don't know. I don't think she was old enough to have any fucking thoughts.
Oh, you're watching Leprechaun.
Yep.
Ah,
One.
see, I'm the best. I know my Jennifer Aniston movies, bud. um, yeah.
She's
Speaking of
pretty.
movies, huh?
She is pretty as hell.
Yeah, she is. She always had that fucking schnoz though, that big old fucking honker on her face, and I just, it definitely ain't a deal breaker, but possibly a channel changer. But speaking of which, I watched this movie Antlers. Have you heard about this? Have you seen about this?
I have not.
Oh, it's you can miss it. It's a horror movie about you know what a Wendigo is, right?
Uh, yes.
It's yeah. So like it was a shapeshifter thing, and it took over this kid's dad, and then the dad like had the brother with him. So once the dad got killed, it went over to the brother, and then once the brother got killed, it went over to the cop. The end. Spoiler alert, by the way. Spoiler alert. But it had me thinking about a new character, the Wendigo. And hey, and it's just an Italian guy over. Hey, I'm shape shifting over here. Oh, oh, hey, I'm trying to eat this child over here. Oh, that type of shit. I think that'd be a great movie. Somebody should get on that. Somebody should definitely get on that.
Hey, gunmetal guy, how's it going? Hey, we confirmed that YouTube is removing comments.
Oh yeah, you was right. GMG, the gunmetal guy, he was right.
Yeah.
He was the ATF. Custer was David Koresh. Is for real? Was Sitting Bull the authority in that situation?
Uh, no. He meant that he mowed down Custer.
Oh,
Wiped
oh,
him out like sticking a tank in the side of a building, burning him to shreds, you know.
oh, and then Shawnee said too. See, I was reading that. My bad. I missed the comments. Kate Hudson is Bill Hudson's daughter with Han. Okay, I could see it. I knew it wasn't Rock Hudson. Get
Yeah.
it? Guys can't have babies out of their butts.
Yeah, Rock, Goldie Hawn wouldn't make the Rock rock.
um, and Joel Osteen is the illegitimate love child of Marty Robbins. Look at their face. Really? I didn't. I wouldn't have thought that. Not
I
that big
try
of an
not to look.
Osteen guy.
Yeah, yeah, sure. That's right, where your $4 and whatever's going.
Oh yeah, and I forgot too today in history that Ozzy was born.
Mikey?
Yeah.
Hell, it may be Osborne's birthday too. Who knows?
Well, they're kin of some kind. They got to be right. If you got the last name, you're related some way,
I don't know.
even if you don't know it. That's what I heard. He's
I depends on how far down the list you are to the bank account, I suppose.
Bonner. He's talking about fucking Disney. He's saying he's dead. I've seen what happens to a steak that's been in a freezer too long. But this is cryogenics. All right, this is a new science that people have been working out for
You said
hundreds
that
of
like
years.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm going through the comments because not only, well, I'm going through the comments because I missed them because I was reading and I didn't get to read them, but also because fucking I'm courteous, going back and I'm letting the people's voices
Right.
be heard.
Bullshit. You're trying to sucker these fuckers onto Patreon. That's what you're doing.
I mean, it's there. Link in the description. Share, subscribe.
Let's make them think we like them and care, so they'll send us money.
Jimmy's pretty compassionate. um, Walt Disney is the Jeffrey Epstein of cartoons. Changed my mind. I believe it. I believe it.
No.
He was taking the fucking cartoons. Take Disney World. Disney World was like his island. He would have the little kids come in. They're the ones that would wander off and go missing, would get abducted by a Mickey Mouse or something like that, taken into a back room, and then sold to the highest government official.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe you did all that just right now. I don't think that fucking deeply about Walt Disney ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Look at Tinkerbell and Pocahontas. Look at all of them. Look at Peter Pan. Peter Pan, they don't even know when they do a live action of Peter Pan, they don't know if to put a boy in it, a man in it, a woman in it. They don't know who to put in it because, they got to make sure, he's got to make sure that it identifies with all of them.
You saying it matters what way Walt's swinging that day?
No, he doesn't care. Walt, I don't think he's swinging any particular way. It's the innocence that he's turned on by.
How long is this channel going to last?
I watched a good movie the other day, Amerigeddon. What was that? I wonder what that was about. Amerigeddon. Let's look it up. Because by the time Ozzy hears my comment and leaves his comment, I'm going to forget what the fucking thing was called anyway.
Amerigeddon, let me suggest
Amerigeddon.
that, or let me guess that it might be about the wonderful way life is in New Zealand.
As long as it ain't the one with Ben Affleck and fucking Bruce Willis. Is that the one? Is that Armageddon?
That was Armageddon.
Yeah. Oh, this is Amerigeddon. Okay. I typed the wrong thing in.
I thought you said you watched it.
I never watched Amerigeddon. Armageddon I've seen, unfortunately. Oh, this is the one about the UN fucking troops. Fictional depiction of a future wherein a globalist terrorist organization aligned with the United Nations to disable the United States power grid and institute martial law. It will take a dedicated family of patriots armed with strong survival skills and the remains of the Second Amendment to save America and reclaim its fucking freedom.
Shit, put that motherfucker on. Let's review it.
Yeah, I think that we're just going to watch Amerigeddon this episode. Oh no, I can't. It's on the wrong fucking YouTube. So I could see it. You guys just fucking can't. I'm going to
We
change it right
got to
now.
get a fucking
Tony,
producer.
stop throwing a tantrum. I'm going to fucking get it right now. All right. Ready?
We have got to get a fucking producer.
Yeah, no shit. I've been saying that. We need a producer. Anybody out there want to work as a producer for fucking free right now?
I'm going to count down from 3. 3.
Yeah, we'd accept you to give us money for producing too.
Cameron, you're dying.
I'll pay every fucking cent of nothing. You'll get it.
Rated R.
The reason I'm here today is to encourage the U.S. Congress
I like
to take
this
action to
dedicated
protect our
family
country from this most
idea.
imminent threat. Electricity
Yeah, it sounds good.
ceased. The internet would be under
It sounds good, but it doesn't fucking exist in this reality.
No.
National security used by government at every level.
Yeah, you know what? Then it's a B movie too. My favorite kind of movies are B movies.
We have a fog that has descended on
My
our
favorite are
Infowars.
usually XXX.
Hello, Mr. President.
Well, I think those are considered B movies too, aren't they? I don't know. Depends on the production value.
Only has 3 days of food.
The A and B goes off production value, right?
I don't know. I have never seen an X movie that had any production value.
You know.
Inside your home or on your person. You had
Wait a minute, that's not true. There was one. I'll have to ask the old lady what that was. It's been fucking 30 years ago.
The vanity of nationalism will quickly fade.
What was that dirty picture we saw that one time?
I'm just so afraid of the world.
Oh, I can guarantee you she'll remember it.
This is a time, man, woman,
She's
young,
commented on it
when
a few
folks run
times.
and hide,
Yeah.
or they pull up their bootstraps and they fight.
That's
I
not
gotta-
saying that it was good.
So the terrorist group that hooked up with the UN in this is white guys? Is American white guys? I figured it would be fucking jihadis or something like that. Because if you look at the pictures of the UN military online, they're fucking they're all Indian or some type of Middle Eastern. Oh yeah, look at that. We are about a minute, like yeah, 30 seconds behind. Because I came over to the YouTube right now and it's just ending. Huh.
Yep. That's what I said, man. It makes it kind of hard to conversate on something that when you're lagging 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, that sucks for sure. For sure. Um, that's why I want to figure something else out, but there's really nothing else to fucking figure out. Sean showed me, or was, I think he told me how to do it on the fucking thing, on the Discord, to where you would see it, but whenever I tried it, something happened to where it didn't work good on my OBS, so I don't know. When you guys are on his show, can you see his shit?
Yes.
Oh, see, fuck you. God damn it. I gotta figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
watch it too.
I don't know about his show on Saturday because I don't remember if he's ever showed anything like that except for like photos, maybe.
Well, that's the one I'm talking about. The one that ain't live doesn't matter.
Uh, in the chats, he can pop up shit and you can see it real time.
Well, yeah, I could do that too on the actual Discord chats when we're offline. That's why I say that doesn't matter because I could do that.
I don't know.
All right, where are we at here? What's going on in the news today, Tom? Anything sexy?
There's supposed to be a lot of blowing going on here. I guess it's weather as opposed to news.
Oh, yeah, didn't you guys get more tornadoes out that way or out where you're supposed to be moving to or something?
No, it's just a high wind thing today.
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk about fucking tornadoes or something like that.
No, I just had seen a lot more cities in Kentucky that were fucking hammered by them tornadoes last Friday.
Oh,
They only talked about two initially, the one in Mayfield, I think, and Bowling Green.
did a lot of people die or were hurt or?
I don't know. I just seen them pop up. I didn't say it when I watched it.
Oh,
But there's been about 7 or 8 more towns pop up in Kentucky. 3 or 4 different little towns in Missouri popped up, but that's expected.
what did it? What it was bad? I mean, was shit destroyed or what was it?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes, like looked like a fucking landfill of lumber, basically.
Oh, really? God
Yes,
damn, that sucks. I hope you guys had fucking homeowners insurance or renters insurance, man.
we don't have a fucking home.
No, Kentucky people.
Oh yeah,
What the fuck?
which reminds me, I got to look up fucking insurance company today for down there.
Yeah, no shit. Especially since you're moving to the middle of a fucking tornado murder zone.
God, don't let the pussy sneak out again.
Two tornadoes
Man,
fighting for territory. Two gangbanger tornadoes fighting for territory.
how the hell do you have the balls to drive across Oklahoma or Kansas?
What? I didn't. I flew.
You didn't.
I flew.
That's right.
Oh,
I forgot you had all that money in your pocket when you fled.
yeah, right. Literally the equivalent of a couple dollars. This is how fast that shit went. All right. What else in the news? Michigan Democrat introduces legislation requiring gun owners to safely store firearms in the wake of Oxford school shooting.
We already covered this.
No, we didn't. This is brand fucking new. I covered it. I covered it when I said it's gonna happen.
We talked about this on Friday, I'm sure.
No, because this is December 15th. The article says December 15th. I'm only reading shit from today. But I
Okay.
called it. I called it though. We did talk about some of the Oxford thing on Friday, I think, but we called it. Or I called it. I guess I don't want to drag you into my shit, but
Oh yeah.
Michigan Democrat Representative Elisa Swatkin is introducing legislation on Wednesday that would require the safe storage of firearms in the wake of the Oxford school shooting in her district that left 4 students dead last month. Now, see, too, this has been something that's kind of been going on. It's going on in other states, too, where they were doing all that lock up your guns shit, right? This is sort of like
Yep.
an agenda that's happening.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
However, safe storage, how would that apply when you've given the kid a gun?
Yeah, see, and you know what? I've still fucking not even looked into that fucking case like I should have. Is that what they just handed him a fucking gun?
As far as the reports I've seen say, yes, they gifted him the gun.
See, because when I say gifting a kid a gun, it's it's your gun, my grandkid, let's say, for example, it's my grandkid's gun, but I got it. I have it. Now, if he were to want to fuck with it or something, it's literally a question away. Hey, can I see that? Let me make
Yeah.
sure that it ain't fucking loaded up with fucking, murder beans. And you could have
Jimmy
it.
and the Beanstalk.
And you could have, you know what I mean? Though I mean you know what I'm saying, right? Or am I crazy?
I bought the grandkids guns and gave them to them, but gave them to them through their parents. I mean,
Yeah,
their parents actually have control.
but it ain't no
Yeah.
here. Hey, here you go. So in this case, then fucking locking your shit up wouldn't help. Well, okay, yeah, let's just stick with that, and then I'll move from there. But in this case, then locking up the guns wouldn't help because they gave him the gun. He had it in his bedroom or whatever the fuck, allegedly.
I mean, it'd help if it was illegal to take your guns out of their secure location. In
Like,
other words, you had to keep them locked up fucking ever.
yeah, or that they can't fucking like. There's some kind of a beeper like they got on clothes and shit like that, like a sensor. If you walk out of the store with the clothes on, it'll go off.
Don't give them any fucking idea.
If you walk out of your house, it'll alert the police station.
I
Oh
knew it.
god.
You fucking time and time again are proving you're turning liberal, you cocksucker.
Oh god. It alerts the police and it immediately puts you on a list.
Toss out all these liberal ideas. You've got a modern, forward thinking son in law.
Yeah. 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 Son-in-law, that's the funniest fucking thing in the world. Oh,
Do I not got my pronoun right?
we was just looking at the fuck. Yeah, it's a girl. We were we were looking at pictures yesterday, and my fucking wife even pointed it out. She's like, "Oh my god, that really does look like it's a girl." Like, yeah.
The lack of dick would point that one right out.
No, it looks like a little chubby fucking girl with neck hair, with with neck beard, little neck beard stubble coming in, neck beard pubes. That's
You
exactly what it
know,
looks like.
to the ladies out there who are into this thing or that identify as men, why in the fuck would you do something that made you have to shave your goddamn face?
I hate doing it.
That's the fucking most goddamn horrible thing.
I hate it.
I hate shaving.
Hate it. I hate it. And 9 times out of 10, I get some kind of razor bumps and fucking. I hate it. I hate it.
I stopped doing it. I use fucking hair clippers and just keep it buzzed.
Oh, so it's like constantly a 5 o'clock shadow. I ain't mad at that because 5 o'clock shadow is like when us looking our best with facial hair is like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, my granddaughters won't have anything to do with me if I shave it completely off, which I did a couple weeks ago,
Why?
because they're not used to seeing me without the hair on my.
I thought kids were supposed to know like our scents and shit like that. That dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dogs. Whatever. Um. So yeah, they're fucking doing this now. I think this is just the beginning. there's going to be more to come from this. This is step one.
I mean, I don't understand it anyway because as a woman, you have a gold mine between your freaking legs.
Yeah, there was some. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we've talked about that. If I was a woman, I'd be rich. Um,
No kidding.
what was that? There was a movie though that I was just watching. That I was just going to reference it. So it was a super fucking lame B movie, but it was these two parents. There was a lot of like flashbacks and all this shit that is described it to the movie. So I'm doing it in order, but out of order of the movie. So anyway, there's these parents. They got this little 10-year-old kid. Um, uh, Murderers break into their house and scare them. You know, they fuck with them and shit like that. So the guy tells the girl, "Honey, go get the gun." And he went to go lock the back door while she ran to go get the gun. Now this is her getting the gun. She got it out of she got the gun out of one shoebox. The bullets were in another shoebox. So and it was a revolver. So she opened the cylinder, was loading up the revolver, and you could hear dum 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 like running down the hallway. And so she's fucking hurrying up to load the revolver, slams the cylinder shut, takes aim, and her husband runs in the fucking door and she fucking caps him. She gives him at least 4 and fucking kills him. And then the fucking people come in and then tell the daughter what she did, and then the daughter killed the mom. And then the killers raised the daughter. It was a really weird fucking movie that was kind of dumb. But anyway, that was just proof to me that like going to get your gun, going to get your bullets, going to load your gun, it's all fucking time wasting shit. They could have just had their gun right there while they were both together in the same room and had eyes on the assailants.
Okay.
Yeah.
First, you started describing that. I was thinking Last House on the Left, but
No, it wasn't that. But that was a good movie. That was an actual good movie. But
especially down by the creek when the mom bites the guy's dick off. I
but this
still shudder when I think of that.
yeah, well anything with dick, anything that has to do with dick like makes me fucking cringe if they're like
And teeth.
cutting it or like fish hook. Because there's this whole thing. Oh, I shouldn't get into it on early watch. I shouldn't.
This ain't early watch. It's new watch. Get into it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, this like people like to stab their dicks and shit like that for sexual pleasure, and it's fucking horrible.
People are fucking stupid.
No, are disgusting.
You know,
People are disgusting.
I've seen, you know, women getting their clitorises pierced as a thing, and I've seen several doctors say that, that just deadens sensation.
Yeah.
It's like women who wear tight pants, they tend to numb themselves doing that. I'm like, so if we want to go out, honey, you got to wear a fucking shirt.
Yeah. That's funny. Gunmetal guy brought that up. He said, "Wow, that's what I used to do since high school. I always use hair clippers on the lowest cut." But see, I've have you ever cut your balls before with the clippers?
No,
I have.
I'm a man. I just fucking pull the hair out.
With your hand?
Yeah.
You're a fucking liar.
No, I'm not.
You just pluck your fucking pubes? I doubt that. Unless you got like 3 of them.
Fucking women have been paying to get that shit done for years.
You're insane. That I don't know. Maybe you're one of those guys that likes pain, I guess. But yeah, I cut my balls and then I had a scare one time because I cut my balls, so I took the a paper towel and then folded it and folded it and folded it and then wrapped it around my balls kind of like a bandage and then went to sleep with it on and then woke up that morning and thought that I only had one ball because my other my other ball was behind the bandage and I was scared.
I'm not being completely honest there. I actually trim with scissors occasionally.
You
I
have
did
to.
not put a pad on.
Have have
I
to.
mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I was gushing blood or I lost a nut.
No, yeah, mine wasn't gushing blood. When you cut the nut sack wasn't like bleeding like that. But I fucking yeah,
Overreacted.
yeah. Where I'm getting concerned. Yeah, I know. We're gonna move on pretty soon
I did.
here. What?
I may have occasionally plucked gray years ago, and it didn't take very long to figure out that was a losing battle because if you pluck one, 100 come back.
Oh yeah, yeah. Half of my beard right now looks kind of like Cruella de Vil. Half of it is gray, and half of it is like gray and brown mixed together. It soon is
Fuck
gonna
my
be all gray.
right on the bottom of my chin, right at the edge of where the mustache would come down if I let it grow all the way down, has been white since I was about 20.
What? Stress, that's a stressful life, Tony.
Don't know. I mean, it's not bright. It wasn't bright white like it is now, uh, but there was a lot of gray hair right there on the edges of my chin, which is why I never really was willing to grow a beard.
I can't wait until my hair and my beard are totally white. That's when I'm gonna stop shaving. Because
Yeah,
I'm
well,
bald-headed right now, bald-headed right now, like Bic. And yeah, I can't wait till I get all white hair.
I uh, I ain't made there yet.
Can't wait. Even if it's just 90% white, I can't wait. I'm gonna fucking Clooney that shit out.
Most of my chin is all white hair, but my head
Yeah,
and the shit of it is my family on both sides went gray really fucking early. You know, and not me. I've got a lot of gray hair, but it's not. It doesn't look gray.
yeah.
Most of it looks scalp tone now because it's getting so fucking thin.
Oh, of course they bring up Sandy Hook in this shit too. The introduction of this legislation comes the day after the 9-year anniversary of the mass shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newton. In a video shared Tuesday, President Biden called the Senate there to pass 3 bills: one on background checks, one aimed at keeping guns out of the hands of abusers, and the Build Back Better Act, which includes programs for community violence intervention.
What the
Uh,
hell does that have anything to do with a kid shooting a school up, shooting people, killing people in school?
that you know how these people act from past occurrences, Tony. As soon as a tragedy happens, that's when you jump on the fucking news and you jump on your fucking everything that you had to do that could have anything to do with anything. You got to think. You're talking to, remember what we said about emotions ruining logic? You're talking to a bunch of emotional, illogical at the moment people. They're running on emotions. So
Now,
you're talking about all this other shit that happened, all these other places, all this other stuff. They're gonna say, yeah, they're just gonna blindly agree out of emotional fucking thought.
let me ask you this: would a hard on be considered an emotion? Because usually that's the only thing that fucks up my logic.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Because I mean, think about it. The power of pussy. That's men working on their fucking their lust emotion.
Hey, it doesn't need to be a pussy. I mean, a fine handgun will get the job done.
Well, yeah, that too, but you're going off of your bias. Your bias could be your emotion. Logic logic is completely unbiased. Logic is completely unemotional. Logic is 2 plus 2 at its finest. Not, well, does two have a family? What about the other two? How old is the other two? Does the other two have mental illness? Does the mental illness affected from number two go to the first two and make two? No, motherfucking 2 plus 2 is 4, period.
Well, obviously, You have not looked into common.
To the comment, like on the YouTube page comments.
No. Common Core math.
Oh, yeah, please. That's when you get into fucking per capita, and that's when you get into fucking percentages and percentiles and bullshit.
My granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, was failing math in school.
Hmm.
And she'd been in second or third grade. And she just could not figure it out. And I looked through her math homework and I'm like, God damn, I can't figure this shit out either. So I sit down with her and I taught her how to do math. The old way. And she went from failing to straight A.
Yeah.
Once she could do the problem and work it out regular, then she could go back and do it the way they wanted.
What was the question? Like, if 10 people are on a train and 2 people died, what's the percentage per, you know what I mean? Is it still considered a mass murder?
Basically, some shit like that, yes.
So, yeah, it goes into percentages, and I hate those. I hate that shit.
But it's there's a lot of relatives to it. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly right to be correct in Common Core. You know, and Common Core is designed to make people believe what they see, like on a page. See it real, whether it's right or wrong.
Sounds wrong to me.
You know, it's not about getting the answer. It's not about the answer itself. It's about getting to the answer, which is fucking stupid.
Well, that's like, okay, so sorry. So it's like, what is nine divided by 2?
4.5.
Exact right. Okay. But now 6 plus 3 divided by that is
7.5.
nope, 6. I'll give you a second to catch up. But it's shit like that. Because 3 plus 9 is still 6, and then you divide it by or 3 plus 6 is still 9. I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong question. You were actually right.
I know it was.
You're actually right. 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6 divided by 2 is
3 plus 6 divided by 2 is 4.5.
6.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5.
Right. 3 plus 6 is
3
9
plus.
divided by 2.
We're do them both on a calculator right now.
I don't got a calculator handy without
don't got
clicking
You don't got a telephone?
my telephone's how I hook the internet.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
3 plus 6. God, now my mouse. 3 plus 6. 4.5.
3 plus 6 divided by 2.
Yes, 4.5.
You're wrong. You didn't do it on a calculator.
I did right here.
Ain't no way.
Calculator.
Look on my screen. Give it 30 seconds to fucking do its
Your
thing.
calculator's fucked up.
Ain't no way. It's the computer. Look at this. Now, 9, look here. 9 divided by 2. 4.5. 3 plus 6 divided by 2, 6.
I got it right fucking here, man.
I do too. I literally just did it on air.
You just did 3 plus 6 plus 2 equals.
Divided by 2.
Oh. Try it again. 3 plus 6 4.5.
Wrong. 9 divided by
Your
2.
calculator's fucked.
Look, watch me. 9 divided by 2, 4.5. 3 plus 6 divided by 2, 6.
I'm telling you, I'm getting 4.5. 3 plus 6.
What kind of a calculator do you have? Do you have one of
I'm
those
using,
old ass fucking solar powered fucking calculators?
I'm using the calculator that's on Windows.
Yeah. Old ass fuck what, Windows 2?
Windows 11 or 10. Sorry.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You're ruining my whole bit here because you're wrong. uh, let's agree to disagree. I'm moving on. Anybody in the chat have anything to say? In other words, oh shit. Talking about the mustache. In other words, they're teaching estrogen logic. If it's close enough to it, okay. If it makes me feel okay, it's correct. If it fits my truth, it's truth.
How
Feelings
true?
over facts. Untrue?
I said, how true?
Oh, yes, very true.
Why the fuck can't I close the cocksucker road? 3 plus 6 divided by 2 equals 4.5.
Yeah,
You need to
I'm sorry to tell you that your fucking calculator's about as good as math as you are.
You need a new calculator.
Look,
You're
people,
using Common Core calculator.
people, do this at home. Do this at home, please, or fucking wherever the fuck you're at, and tell Tony this goddamn. I'm getting 4.5. You know what, Oz? I don't give a fuck. I'm moving on.
Jimmy's calculator is fucked.
My calculator is the fucking Google calculator.
All right, let me bring up Google's calculator.
Thank you, please. I could Google it right now, actually, too. How does it?
3 plus 6. Their fucking calculator's wrong.
See what I'm saying? Or are you guys wrong? I'm looking it up right
No,
now, Tony.
they're wrong.
What is the answer
No matter
for?
what way it comes out, it has to
It's
be
9 divided by
4.5.
2. And you would think that
Right.
9 divided by 2 is 4.5.
If Google's dividing both of them by 2, it still comes to 4.5.
It's a conundrum.
3 is 1.5 and 6 is 3, 4.5. Google's fucking lying.
This is the big one, Elizabeth. Yeah. So thank you, though. Thank you. I appreciate you going that far into depth of the research to just prove that I was right. I appreciate that.
You wasn't right.
I am
I'm
the
proving
fuck
that
right.
Google's wrong.
Okay, do it on your telephone when you get the chance. Not right now. Later on today, when you get a moment, take your telephone out
Well, I
and
could do it because I have 2 telephones.
okay, whatever.
I just have
Where
to get up.
listen, whatever the fuck your fucking telephone is doing right now, I'm
I
letting
don't need a calculator to tell me that half
9
of 9
divided by 2 is 4.5. I know that. I understand that, and you would think that
What
as an adult man, you would think that,
what,
but
what 6 plus 3
exactly,
divided by 2 is 4.5.
exactly. But see now.
Google's fucking lying.
Now, if you put that 6 plus 3 in parentheses, that makes it 9. But as a 6
That's
plus
fucking
3,
Common Core bullshit.
no, you're dividing 6 plus 3, you're not dividing 9. You see what I'm saying?
But 6 plus 3 is 9.
Yeah, I know. Oz, I understand this, and I'm getting this, but I'm trying to prove a point here. So let me prove my
Here's
goddamn
the
fucking
other thing.
point.
All right, if you're dividing it by 2, if you
Uh-huh.
divide the 3 and the 6 by 2, you get 3 and 1.5, which is 4.5. Don't bring Sancho in here because that ain't going to work either.
Sancho's a math expert.
Not if he's using Google's calculator, he ain't.
Or a telephone. I swear to God. Telephone does
It's
the
a Google calculator on the damn telephone if you run an Android.
What about Apple?
I don't know. I have concerns about
Mike?
people paying fucking so much money for something that don't work as good as a fucking cheap ass Android.
Yeah. They don't shit out as quick as an Android does. But still nonetheless, Tony, what's going on here?
That is curious. You want to think about
Because even if they were going to divide by the last number would be 6, and that 6 would make it 3. If it was
it. Yeah,
going 6 divided by.
there's no way to get to 2 mathematically.
No, there's no way to get the answer being 6.
Right? Yeah. Okay. I'm
You
sorry.
divide two into fucking 6 is fucking 3, and then 2 into 3 is 1.5.
Yeah, the answer's 4.5. Google's fucking wrong.
I know, but listen, this is the new world we're living in, Tony. Telephones and fucking computers all will tell you that 3 plus 6 divided by 2 is 6. That's what kind of world we're living in right now, Tony.
How long and how
Anymore.
much alcohol was involved in you discovering this?
A lot. But 2 plus 2 is not 4 anymore. That's my point.
Evidently, if you subscribe to Google, you're right.
Well, yeah, I just couldn't find the literal 2 point. This is the closest to literal that I could find my my assertion, my theory. Um, is the whole fucking 3 plus 6 divided by fucking 2 conundrum.
Jimmy's using a Democrat calculator.
It's the new world calculator, buddies. You know, get with it or get rolled on.
Well,
It's
now
snowing out. I'm playing in snow right now.
I'm
Sorry, go
willing
ahead.
to I'm willing to use that calculator for my wages if I were ever get paid for something because 6 is more than 4.5.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. We worked 3 hours today and 6 hours yesterday, and that's 6 hours overtime.
I just seen where on the news this morning they said that some astronomical number of people quit their jobs last month. I'm like, you know, Biden's touting 4.5% unemployment. That fucking math don't add up.
Oh, I would say it's over 5%.
I'm going to say it's probably closer to 9 or 10.
You think so?
Yeah. I would say that 4.5 are on uh, people who are on unemployment itself. And the other 5.5% or so can't get it.
It's playing in snow. Tony Montana snow. Okay. I see we got a funny guy in the fucking comments.
I don't know what the fuck to talk.
He says playing in snow. Tony Montoya snow. It's Tony Montana. Gunmetal guy commented.
Yeah, I got the comment. I just don't understand it.
But you never seen fucking Scarface?
I might have.
With Al Pacino? Where he was a Cuban immigrant and he
I
became a drug lord?
don't know, man. The only one I can think of now is Blow.
Blow was a good one. George Young tale. Get back over here.
My fucking weather thing, you disappeared off my computer. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's because you can't agree with their math. If you can't agree with their math, you don't get to know what the weather is.
I agree with their man.
You better say it louder so they can hear you. Ah,
My computer is Microsoft, man. They're right. 4.5.
you know, I don't know. Let's carry this over to Reddit. Now you had the fantastic idea on Monday when we were on that other show, whatever it was called, the dead one, the one that died. I forgot what it was even called.
Yeah,
Um,
whatever.
yeah, whatever it was. You were saying something good on it though about bringing back ask gun questions. I can't bring back ask gun questions because the access of it has been taken away from me. So um, I'm going on to Reddit now, and I'm subscribed, I guess, or joined to a subreddit called CCW, and there was a question in there that kind of caught my eye. You want to hear
CCW. Caucasian Cockworks.
it? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be looking that up though, Tony. So I don't know.
That's
Um,
what you say.
I guess. Hold on 1 second though. Say something fucking fantastic for like 2 seconds.
Fucking fantastic for like 2 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock. We know he's closing out all the dick pic pages, is what he's doing. Got
That's.
busted.
I hope that didn't suck too bad.
Of course it did.
All right. So r/CCW, semi new gun owner here. Why is everyone so interested in having so many spare mags? I have two for each of my four pistols, and I realized to save time and have them all preloaded when going to the range. But in these times, with the cost of ammo, I enjoy loading up my mags one by one. If not, my range time would be about 15 minutes. Going through 200 rounds with loading at the range takes me about 50 minutes to an hour. Best reasons to have best reasons to have many spare mags? Question mark. Um, I mine. What I would say is I'll read the comments here in a second, but um, going into it blind, I haven't read any of the comments yet, but going into it blind, my reasoning is because of magazine failure. There was a long time ago, I was watching a Clint Smith video, and he was talking about when he was a cop, and his 1911 dropped on the floor, and all the bullets in the magazine base fell off, and all of his bullets fell out of the magazine. So that right there is a very good reason to have a spare magazine, more spare magazines. Um, Most of the failures that your gun's going to have is going to be either with your ammunition or with your magazine. In semi-auto, usually there shouldn't be too many problems in a revolver. But if the revolver does have a fucking failure, that's gets you need a new gun. But yeah, I would have spare magazines just on the off chance of failures.
All right, now for the honest answer. People in the gun community look at magazines like a commodity or a pile of cash, if you will. Treasure.
What? How?
The more they have, the better they are. I've got a gun here that's my age, 60 years old. Magazine's perfectly functional in that fucking thing still. I do not subscribe to that having 10,000 fucking magazines a bit.
So
But if you want to have them, have them. I don't care.
oh yeah, absolutely. That's not what's in. That's not what the question is though. So you're saying that you kind of agree, having like a spare mag, maybe two. That's all you need.
Right. Exactly. You should probably, if you're carrying a gun for concealed carry, you should carry a spare mag. Get in a jam, it can save you. I've not had an issue with my gun, uh, magazine problem wise. And there's a lot put out there where any malfunction should be treated as a magazine malfunction first. Uh, I don't disagree with that idea. I mean, if you're going to have to rack the gun to get it cleared, you might as well put a mag in it.
Yeah,
But probably a big part of the time it ain't that. It's just the fucking bad primers that cause the thing to misfire, or uh, some fluke making it miss speed, which I don't see those issues either.
I've seen some of them. Some issues happen. I'm trying to remember the fucking caliber at least. Oh, it was a 9 millimeter. Oh, it was a Ruger P85 or a Ruger P89. I can't remember if it was the steel frame or the fucking I can't remember. But anyway, it was one of those Rugers, and the guy had 9 millimeters, which I haven't seen too many 9 millimeters before with the flat nose. I don't know if those are very common or not. I just haven't seen a lot, or really any of them. They're either round nose or hollow points that I've seen. But he had some of the flat nose ones, and they were getting hung up on the feeding ramp. I've seen that before. Oh, and on I've seen that happen to 45 to the Glock 30, and I've seen it happen with hollow point ammunition in a 1911. It was an older 1911, and I can't tell you the fucking make, model, year, none of that shit. But it was those Hornady ones that had like the plastic in the middle to like cover the cavity or whatever.
Yeah,
I've seen those hang up before on feed ramps, but I mean, I don't know. If you don't fucking test your ammo and you have five magazines filled with the same ammo that's getting hung up, how much is a extra magazine really going to help you? I guess. I don't know.
I have. Mike says he has 3 mags for guns he don't carry and 5 to 6 guns he carry. I have for my main carry gun 5, I think. But that's because I have 2 of the same gun. One of my 3 mags, I have 2. They'll
Yeah.
interchange. I have 3 mags for the other carry gun, that little Ruger. I got 4 mags for the Phoenix, but that's just what it came with. I didn't buy them, so
Hmm.
I'm perfectly content with 3 mags per gun.
See, I got 11 mags for my Glock, but when I'm carrying it around, I have 2 spare ones on me and 2 spare ones in the car. So I mean, I don't know, but I feel like it's nothing but an advantage to have the more magazines you have, because really, if you think about it, especially even if it's a rarity and it may not ever even happen in anybody's life, but getting into a gunfight, I don't know, it's good to have extra magazines. Magazines are become disposable at that point.
Yeah, gunmetal guy said that a few minutes ago. Uh, I have no problem with people who want a lot of magazines. I really don't care. Uh, I don't ever carry, but one and one extra. Although I will when I'm traveling and I'm carrying that little Ruger because it only holds 7 or 8 rounds. I'll carry an extra third magazine in the vehicle, but not on me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a pain in the fucking nuts to carry two 15 round fucking 10 millimeters, let alone have like a fucking, you know, whatever the USPS, ISP, IDPA fucking shooter belt on or something like that.
Hey Sam, yeah, I don't. I did it first when I was first started. I had 3 mags for the Smith, and I carried 2 and 1 in the gun. Fuck, this is stupid.
Yeah.
If I can't get out of whatever I'm into with the 17 rounds in the gun, I probably ain't gonna get out of it anyway.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's get into the comments. See, now one of the comments is saying there's been situations where cops are dealing with a firefight one-on-one during a patrol stop, and the one cop even used up to nearly 100 rounds in one fight. Think of it
I
this
mean, a
way.
cop.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying too. But think of it this way. Say you find yourself in the worst spot possible. What's your next move if you run out of ammo? Um, and then the guy responded, the guy that wrote the actual fucking question responded and said, I meant having many spare mags in general, not on your person. I carry a spare mag on me. I'm always in mechanic and Smith and Wesson subs, and guys are always looking for spare mags and not just one. Most of the time, it's multiple spares. Well, yes, that's the point. Um, Probably to have a few stored in the car. Around the house, I carry 2 spare mags on me and 2 additional in the car. So outside, 3 total, inside car, 5 total. See, I don't.
This comes back to a question that I've asked more than once.
What?
What are fucking people preparing for? Do you really think you're going to get into a gunfight where you have to use 100 ammo?
Well, look at the kind of a fucking world that we're living in right now. Maybe, 5 years ago, we didn't have to worry about getting jumped on by Antifa people that are rogue or so. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit going on now, and people are a lot crazier. And people are not only a lot crazier, but there are more followers out there than there has ever fucking been. So you get these mindless fucking zombies all getting together and hooking up with each other. And then you got a group of 10 motherfuckers. You might need 2 rounds apiece, 3 rounds apiece. You know what I
How
mean?
many how many mags did Rittenhouse have?
Okay. Rittenhouse had one magazine, but but there was only a few people willing to chase him down though. In that case, open carrying and having your rifle out in the open was somewhat of a deterrent, even though I still think that fucking the child molester guy, the ginger child molester, I don't think he would have rushed Rittenhouse like that if he didn't have a gun on him. This is my personal opinion. I think he came at him trying to get that gun, period. But that's just my opinion. I don't care. And I think that the kid was majority in the right, so there's that. But yeah, you're right.
The chances of needing a large amount of ammo in your daily life are pretty fucking slim. But if you want to be prepared for that, then by all means, knock yourself out.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but I mean
Uh,
that's like the same idea as like a handgun is going to handle most things. There, why carry a rifle in your car or something like that?
I kind of had that mindset too. I don't feel the need to carry a rifle, and if I do, it's going to be a fucking cannon.
See, I got
Just because 4570 is cool.
well, I got the 5.56 in the car, but that's it.
Now Sam made a comment. He said training is key and it's 100% perishable. This is one thing that I agree with.
What did he say?
The
Hold on, I'm
perishable
over.
part. I
Sammy.
think I hate to agree with you on this, but I think mindset is the most important thing.
Oh, absolutely,
Uh,
absolutely.
there's been people out there saving themselves with guns before training was ever fucking thought of. Aside from dad showing them in the backyard. I
Hmm.
mean, you think about it, aside from military service, training is a fairly new thing in the history of firearms.
Yeah,
Uh, and I say this, but then, I have had a fair amount of training. because I was required to for the job I had. So it's kind of hypocritical in one sense, but man, I didn't shoot a gun for 15 years, and when I picked it back up, I could shoot a gun just fine, didn't have any problem. It's
Yeah.
like riding a bicycle. Once you know the fucking mechanical aspects, it's not that hard to do.
Yeah, you're right. And I don't know, my training is a little I had forced training when I was younger, like kid younger. And then I had that whole like JROTC experience where we like kind of, fuck with rifles on and off here and there. Um but yeah, and then did have CCW at one point in time, but
CCW was fucking ridiculous.
oh yeah,
I hear.
that's
This is just, basically this is how you shoot a gun at the target, keep it in a man-sized target, and these are the laws you can't break.
yeah. Yeah, and the thing was is that I knew all the questions before I even went in there and was told like it was boring, really.
Yeah,
It was
I
boring.
I carried a gun for a living for years. Fuck, I didn't need all that shit. But
Yeah,
this is Illinois and required. I could have kept up with my state permit, but I didn't because I didn't fucking care. I mean, you know, you walk around with a duty belt on for 4 years and get fucking fed up with that bullshit.
yeah,
It's heavy. It's in the way. Uh, it's always a pain in the ass because you got to treat it like fucking shoes. You got to clean it, polish it whenever you rub against something dirty.
yeah.
Uh, and I worked for the Fed, so it couldn't be scuffed or dirty. And when I got out of that job, I was just kind of fucking tired of it. I didn't care about guns too much until I got back into hunting. I had always had guns, but I had a 38, 22 rifle. Then when I got up here, I got into hunting and I started collecting Remington 700s because we were going to go out west hunting. Plus, I could hunt coyotes with them here. And
Oh,
that really got me back into it and got me into the reloading and shit. But there was a long time I didn't give a fuck about a gun.
yeah.
I wasn't anti-gun, not by any stretch. It just I wasn't
Indifferent.
yeah, pretty much.
That's where I was at. I'm kind of still there in a way, indifferent. I just want the only indifferent. I'm not indifferent to the fact that I want everybody to know and be aware and be informed of the shit that's going on. I've
Well,
said it
now
before. I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck what laws pass. I'm still gonna do what the fuck I do.
I I have always been ardently pro 2A.
Yeah,
Even when I was indifferent to having guns for myself, I was still believed in the right very severely. I always have.
yeah.
I'm not indifferent to guns anymore.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I, there's not anything out there that I want, really.
Well, yeah, and especially
So,
now, you can't be. I talk all the shit in the world about how like politics is corrupt and everything like that, but sitting there and doing nothing, especially nowadays, is pretty much the same as being anti with all the shit that's going on. I mean, voting and keeping in contact with our representatives is a very important thing nowadays. It has been for years now.
yes. I mean, you get people that are really into it. They're always, what's the next gun? I'm like, if they come down reasonable prices soon, I may get an anaconda. That'll be my next gun.
See, I think that's a good. I was thinking about that as a topic for a show. So, what do you think about that? Do you think my opinion is that guns prices are set now. Everything is more expensive. Ammo's more expensive. Guns are more expensive. I think that they're set now. I don't, if they see that they could sell it for something, why lower the price? As time goes on, the price never lowers anyway. It always raises with inflation.
Well, right now it's artificially high because of the way the demand and the availability work on the thing.
Right.
Uh, I think that the Anaconda is going to hover around its list price eventually. I think it's going to come back down to that, just under $2,000, which is high, for what it is, because you can buy a Smith and Wesson for half that. Uh, so yeah, look at what fucking happened when Trump won. God, you almost think that the bottom dropped out of the gun market.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. I think that now that they know that they could, because business is still, they're still selling, they're still doing their thing. So now that they see that they can get away with selling shit at a higher price,
But I don't think the manufacturers are making that much more money.
yeah,
I think the increase in cost is coming on down the supply chain for the most part. I mean, granted, the manufacturers are seeing increases in their supply chain too, so they're going to have to raise their prices.
well,
I think there's a lot more to it than just them making more money.
I see. I don't know. I think that that's what it's mostly about. Unless you're talking about they're working with the fucking left with their agenda. Unless you're talking about that, I guess that's plausible.
Well, I don't think so. I think it's just the fact that with the COVID and shit, they're having trouble everywhere getting people to work, so supply chain is slow.
But they're getting their free fucking money on unemployment.
But
So
that
that
still doesn't help the employers hiring people to make their guns or ship their guns somewhere or sell the guns when they get someplace.
Yeah, you're right about that, but then again, I feel like they kind of got that covered. Maybe not as much as they would like to, but I think that's covered. The manufacturing part.
On the manufacturing side, it might be pretty well, but that's not the only part of it.
Like what?
That's
Distribution, sales, that kind of shit?
that's what I'm talking about. There's money increases on that end of it, probably more than the manufacturer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no.
Federal absolutely swears they ain't raising prices on their ammo except for what they have to cover costs.
Yeah, which is a lie. They've raised the price. But anyway, I mean, what I don't know. No problem, Sammy. What did he say? Depends on how many guns you carry, one mag in each gun plus two backup mags for your primary and backup guns. That's going to get heavy no matter how big or small you are. Yeah.
Oh God, don't even get me started on the whole backup gun thing.
Oh yeah. I used to. Now I don't. I have backup knives. And then my rifle in the car. I guess you could consider that a backup gun.
I
Uh
just bring my wife, use
yeah.
her as a shield.
It pinches your stomach, causes blisters and hip joints. It really blows to wear a duty belt unless you're Michael Keaton or any of the Batmans, really. We'll talk about them on Monday. Yeah, we'll talk about Batman on Monday in depth. So get ready for that, Tony. Do your homework. Um,
I've watched most of the Batman shows.
there you go. Boom. We're ready to rock. Gunmetal guy said that. You said Sammy said that. Gunmetal guy said that, and he agrees that mindset is a good part of defense. I say though, I listen. Uh, Controversial opinion warning coming up, but I think it's the fucking only part. You could have all of the training, all of the muscle memory, all of the fucking blah blah bullshit. Go to fucking go to Jaeger's fucking class 6 times a year. Do everything that you got to fucking do. Well, no, I think Jaeger works on mindset though, so take that last part out. But do everything else you want to do except for that. Um, if you're still a bitch at the end of the day, not a bitch with a pussy bitch. If you're still a bitch at the end of the day, like if you still freeze up and if you still get fucking scared and all that other shit, man, None of it matters. Your
I
mindset, you got to be ready for war, ready for fucking destruction, ready to be the fucking whatever, the hero, however you want to look at it.
Everybody, please get your calendars right now. Mark this down because I actually completely agree with that.
Hmm. And 3 plus 6 divided by 2 is 6.
It's 4.5. Yeah.
Is 6. No problem. I think I said no problem, Sammy. But yeah, no problem, Sammy. Everybody that made it here to the first show that's fucking, sitting there talking shit with us and all that shit, you're a moderator.
I hate to tell you this, Sam, but everybody that comes in here gets to be a moderator unless you're a bot.
Nope. Not anymore, Tony. Just the people that made it to this one. From here on
Oh,
out,
really?
from here on out, I ain't moderating nobody else except for whoever is chatting with us today, which is coming
Okay.
to a close pretty soon. So
Jesus Christ, it's already 1:45.
I know, man. I know.
Uh,
Yeah, it happens every now and again, once in a while, Gunmetal Guy.
it's rare.
But it's very fucking rare. But it happens.
Yeah, because normally, especially on uh, matters of defense with the gun, we come from separate schools.
Yeah, yeah. But I
Uh,
think both of our schools, at the end of the day, tell us to shoot first. So I don't know.
well, yeah, if the little green men from Roswell show up here, they're getting fucking blasted. You can
Yeah,
bet.
yeah.
Uh,
So hey, real quick, I'm gonna move on to something else or whatever the fuck, and I don't even really got too much, but we're gonna move on to something else. But while we're doing that, you guys in the comments out there, um, how'd you like the Reddit thing? Should I keep doing the Reddit thing? How'd you like it, Tony?
I thought it was fun.
Okay, and there's tons of them, and they got new questions and new shit up every day. We could do relationship advice. We could do a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, that'd be great.
Cartel news. We can keep up with the Ooh, we could do keeping up with the cartellians on Fridays or something like that. That'd be cool.
That's not bad for off the cuff.
There are four horses coming over the horizon. They agreed. It's weird. Yeah, end times. Um,
Well, if you've seen the Mother Teresa bit, you know that we're already on the way to hell.
if you've been following us for a while, you probably already know that one.
Yeah, if you've watched more than 2 shows, you should know.
But if you listen to Pat Benatar, though, hell is for children, and we're grown men, so we should be fine.
You know, I wonder if my son-in-law made the move over here.
What the hell?
No, the new watch.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully they sounded like they were intelligent young men that know how to pay attention.
I wouldn't go that far.
well, then maybe not. Maybe not.
I never thought to mention it to him before the show on Facebook, or tell my daughter so she could tell him.
You got a fucking Facebook and you're not out there promoting us like a motherfucker, man?
Told you I don't like promoting.
Oh my god.
You think I want people that I really know to know that I do this?
We don't need it. Yeah, point taken. Touche. All right, where do we go from? I don't want to go into the whole. We're gonna save that for Friday, I think, for the beginning of the 2A community and the predictions for it, because that's gonna be way longer than fucking 15 minutes, and I'm ready to get out of here right now. So, um, how do you feel about gun videos that make us look bad?
Uh, I have commented on that shit before. I don't like it. Hang on a second.
Go
I want
ahead.
to bring up something I just thought of.
Oh,
We
go
was
ahead. Yeah.
talking about the other thing where I didn't want people to know. I'm sitting there at my dad's house, and my brother says, "Hey, I caught the early watch this morning. I thought it was funny." My dad says, "What's the early watch?" And I said, "It's something that you don't want to know anything about, Dad. And I hope he never did go look because he'd still be turned over in his grave, I'm sure. Yeah, the gun videos like the idiots who hand their girlfriends or itty bitty girlfriends a 500 Magnum and she whacks herself in the face with it.
I'm finna show it right now.
I would love to fucking be at the range and shoot them stupid bastards right there.
The
I
guy.
wouldn't.
Well, now
Yeah.
see, one of those guys got to get shot. Remember the one guy that it was the Mexican guy and he had a white girlfriend and he gave her his 50. He had a Desert Eagle and he held the dictionary or an encyclopedia or something like that, and she shot the encyclopedia, went straight through it into his chest. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Karma. Instant karma.
Yeah, that is proof that stupidity will fuck you up.
Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna lie. They got like this, like little girls firing big guns and not knowing how to shoot it. I don't think this one's that. Yeah, she just falls. That's okay. But yeah, I don't know. Why don't you necessarily like them? See, now I could see how people maybe on the left can make that look bad. Oh, that's his gun blowing up. That sucks. They can make
There
it
you
look.
go.
They can make it look bad, you know. But I mean, other than that, like this is stupid. You give a little girl a shotgun, and of course it's gonna throw her body around. This is funny. Watch this one. It shot. So he had a 50
Yeah, but her
BMG. Go
falling over on her butt with the AR is one thing, or AK or whatever the hell it is.
This is AK. Yeah.
But when the gun jumps up and crowns you in the forehead,
That one's coming. That one's coming. I'll just let you watch it and we can comment later because that's the girl. Remember the girl with put your tongue back in her mouth. That's fucking Desert Eagle smacked her in the face. Scope, you got to give eye relief.
I want to know what these guys' revolvers are that are blowing up. I don't want one.
That first one looked like not a, that first one looked like a Smith. The barrel, unless it was a Taurus tracker, they kind of copied the barrel a little bit, the look. And it was from the outside angle where I couldn't really see.
Now, I've seen guys ring themselves with scope in person.
I've seen it too. No, I've seen it too. But then again, I've also seen people almost about to do it and like, hey man, fuck, give yourself some eye relief there.
And people I've seen are well experienced with fucking guns and did it.
Oh no, see, I've always seen fucking people that were just fucking around and not even taking it seriously. Just this is what Alec Baldwin did, but with a shotgun. The guy held the trigger down and then pumped the fucking shotgun forward whilst holding the trigger.
Well, that would work with something like a Winchester 97.
Yeah. And I picked this one not only because it was 2021. Did you see that? Oh, I'm rewinding this one real quick. I know you're behind a little bit, but I'm rewinding this one real quick because I didn't see that one before. So this guy, it looks like a shell went in his fucking shirt. And yep, a shell went in his shirt. So he's at the range. A shell ejected and went down the back of his shirt. He went to go get it. Now has the gun in one hand in his right hand, and instead of pointing it down range, moves it back while he's trying to get it out, and then pulls the trigger on the gun facing the floor. Oh my god, what a fucking moron.
That's the thing we don't need help
It's
with.
right there. I paused it on there. I'm waiting for you to catch up to it.
I'm seeing it.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what fucking liberals think all gun owners are, and they see shit like that.
Yeah. Now the only thing here, this is why this is the point I was starting to make. The reason why I picked this one over the thousands of gun fails that are out there on YouTube is because this one shows a lot of guns blowing up, a lot of revolvers blowing up, a couple rifles blowing up, a shotgun blowing up. That's funny. I've seen that happen before, where they raise up their AR and the magazine falls out. But anyway, this one shows a lot of guns blowing up, and I feel like this one could kind of prove your point. For the liberals could talk shit because they could just say that all guns are dangerous. It's a matter of time before they blow up. See, they're
Guy with
funny.
the fucking cannon, man. He must have missed one of the days of basic training when they tell you not to stand behind a recoiling cannon.
Yeah. That shotgun said bye. Oh, see, that's scary to me. If you trip and fall, that's why you never have your fucking finger on the trigger. The rap video. Wait for the rap video. Oh, he shot his friend. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
That hammer.
And then, of course, a lady shooting a 500, snub nose 500.
You alright?
Kayla's shooting a slug. Fire. Damn!
Did you get that?
Yep, instant karma. Right in the fucking nose. But yeah, those are the videos that we're talking about right there. So your feelings on it, Tony? I don't want to put it in my own words. What are your feelings on it?
We're not doing ourselves any favors by doing this shit.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not doing ourselves any favors, but aside from some of them being funny to me, like the Tex Grebner one, show me somebody that didn't laugh when that guy fucking, I just shot my fucking self. I just fucking shot myself. You know, show me a motherfucker that didn't laugh at that, and I'll show you a liar. But I think that these are also good teaching moments. Because obviously, at the time of shooting these videos, that man didn't know that you don't hold a rifle like that away from your face and right in front of your face. That he learned a very important lesson about recoil that day. You see what I'm saying? So, like, people could use these as kind of like a lesson.
Unfortunately, they do, I think, and this is why guns are bad.
Nah.
We do not need to be giving these people ammo to use against us.
Oh, hey, do you have the? I'm sorry, I'm hearing you. I heard you, but I was just going back in the comments. Do you have the Discord link? Gunmetal guy asked for me twice, but I'm in the Discord right now, but I'm stuck on our faces, so I'm trying to go back into the MI6 thing, and won't let me get the fucking. Oh, I can invite. Yeah, hold on. Copy. Should I just put it in the link? Sean said he didn't give a fuck, but Tony.
Yeah.
All
Hell, they
right.
like there's thousands of people going to see the son of a bitch anyway, and YouTube will probably remove it.
Oh yeah, huh? All right. Well, I'm sending the link out there right now, so pay attention. One guy I saw in that video was a dipshit with a shotgun sacrificing his manhood, placing the stop. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's the thing to the Discord. I just sent it up. Um, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, those videos. Fuck them. I don't care. I think they're funny, and I think that they could be. I think they could be used as lessons.
Right. And they could be used as lessons for anti-gun people to convince other anti-gun people that they need to get rid of this shit.
Yeah.
We ain't helping ourselves with shit like that, I don't think.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I think that's about it.
Bye, everybody.
What do you think, Wendigo? The Wendigo. Remember that, guys. Somebody's got to write that into something. Or, oh, you know what? T-shirt ideas. Wendigo. Um, we'll take it from here. Tony saying, "Come on, man." Um,
Still trying to get somebody to make us t-shirts for nothing, huh?
Sad Tony. No, they can get a cut. They can get majority of the cut. Send us your scraps for the shirts. I just need these shirts made. Make sure we got the New Watch podcast on them somewhere in some kind of a script font. But yeah, we got some shirt ideas coming out. I should get that together seriously though, because that'd be kind of cool just to have anyway. Um, today's Wednesday. All right, well yeah, we'll probably see you guys Friday then.
Probably I like that. Middle there.
Yeah, see you.
Everybody have a good day. Be
Oh
careful
yeah,
out there.
and thanks for coming over here. Appreciate that.
Yes. Yes, we know who really cares now.
Well, we'll see because there's playbacks and all that. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, all right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Find your way.